Okay, so let's get this sucker shared. Sucker shared. My channel. Live. Let's just hear. Sucker shared. Sounding good. Sounding very good. Very good indeed. Too good, perhaps. So, okay. Okay, right. What are we going to word? What are we going to say? Pardon me. Have you ever wondered no, that's too, I don't know. Maybe we should just keep it real for this one. Check out Washing Up Club. Come and join me live. For the one and only Washing Up Club. Now on Twitch. Is it called Twitch? I can't remember if it's bloody called Twitch or not. My mind's gone. Now on Twitch. I'm going to take that bit out. I don't even know if it's... I had a mind meld, right. And then we copy it. Did we just copy all that? Copy, tweet. Boggingdons, hello. I don't know why I'm using my cat voice. Maybe because you like cats. Now, Boggingdons, as it's just you and I at the moment, seemingly. How come you've not seen the Cockfields before? And Jez Cordell. Hello, Jez Cordell. I thought that's why you were following me, because you like the Cockfields. Isn't that interesting? Not really. It's not that interesting, is it? So there we go. Share that to Facebook. I'm absolutely ravenous, so I'll be really bad tempered today. Sorry in advance. Metro Retro. Well, you never know, do you? How things are going to work out. Well, thank you for that, Boggingdons. I hope you're not getting a bloody buyer's regret. Right, okay. We all know what this is. Got to feed that cat first. Morning, Dr. Steve. Right, hang on. Let me just play out the... Oh, shit. First swear word of the stream. Shit. Right, let's just get over here so I can... Oh, no, I need to open a new packet as well. Ah! Is that tuna? Now, apparently tunas, I think I say this every time, so it must be a week's worth of food in this. I think Emily's been eating tuna herself, because there's 6 cans here. And 1, no, that is 7, isn't it? 6 plus 1 tends to be 7, doesn't it, Ben? Maths genius. So this is a week's worth of food. Cool, bloody hell. What's she having today? Chicken. Simply chicken. Lily's Kitchen. If you're not a fan of Lily's Kitchen and you've got cats, might be worth a try. She knows what's about to happen. She was actually a bit naughty in that we let her in last night. You know. And she obviously, I don't know if you let your cats in, Boggingdons and Dr. Steve, but ours wakes us up at about 4 o'clock. I don't know what the strategy is, but as soon as she wakes us up, we boot her out. So if she thought it through, she could stay the whole night without mewing and stay in and be with us. But you like to mew, don't you? I think she's maybe checking we're alive. But, a little nip on the toe would do that. She could just check our pulse with her paw. Oh, God. I think we'll have another round of Washing Up Club, because it's so popular. It's been about a week since you've last heard it, I assume. Now, she's very keen to eat today, so she might not want to do the ritual. Right. There we go. Let's get all the juices out. She likes the juices. Come over here. And then pressio, playio. Again. We'll have that again, I think. Thanks again to Eyes on Legs for this wonderful drink. Right, who in this sector, I heard a rumour that someone in this sector wanted food. Is it you? Do you want food? Who wants food? Is it you that want food, or is it someone else? Is it that woodlouse I saw earlier? Come here if you want food. Come here. Come here. Do you want food or not? Come here, let's get a tail squiggle. Is there a tail squiggle in the house? Got to keep an eye on that tail. Squiggle, squiggle. Give us a squiggle. She's gone little, that'll do. Right. Hold her aloft. Kiss on head. Show to camera. Then present to food. Ooh. Right, I'll just let that play out a bit because we started. It doesn't seem right to stop it mid. I don't like interrupting Eyes on Legs when he's on a roll like he is today. So I'll just let this play out. These are dangerous. Has anyone had these? They're the best things I've ever eaten. You'll see a few more packs of these. I try not to eat one every day because that's really bad, but our first cat was so hungry we got an automatic feeder to give him his first meal at 5 AM, so he didn't wake us up early. Good grief, that is one hungry kitty. What about dry food? Don't you give your cat like a bowl of dry food as well? All this stuff can go in the recyclers all dry. Ah, it's glued with... Oh, that's not very clean. I'll put that in again. Best thing you've eaten apart from my cooking. Morning Squidge, morning kitten. Squidge is my nickname for Crummy. Right, that was the wonderful Eyes on Legs singing Washing Up Club. Don't know what it's about. I wonder what Washing Up Club is. That's a DJ playing that song in the future. Wonder what it was. Let's do a quick search. Oh, Ben Rufus Green, Washing Up Club. This sounds exciting. Oh, I'm addicted. That's the future. Not my words, that's the words of the future. Right, what am I going to do here? I'm at work, so I'm relying on decent 4G to at work in inverted commas. My mum does that, but she thinks it's like emphasising. She thinks it's emphasis, like bold. So she'll say, "Happy birthday, son." I'm like, "Mum, you know that doesn't mean I'm your son. What are you saying?" She goes, "No, I'm just emphasising it. What are you talking about?" So I have to... It's very distressing. Right, okay, that can go in there. Right, I may have missed a few comments during this frantic... I haven't even got my bloody drink yet. Haven't even got my drink or decided what the drink is to be. That's how crazy it is this morning. Best thing I've eaten... I don't have a good memory of stuff that I've eaten, really, because I have a meal, I move on. So your food, Crumb, is kind of all I can remember. Although that pizza the other week was lovely. I really like that pizza. We had a pizza with a hole in the middle, intentionally. First time chat. Hi, I want you to offer a promotional channel viewers follow. Oh, stop this nonsense. You haven't even got me a drink yet. I know I haven't got you a drink. Oh my God, lovely offer. What do you do with offers like that? Matt J. Davis, how are you? Matt J. Davis, presents. Present. Just popping these away. If you're here, if you just tuned in, I've not just finished Washing Up Club and putting everything away. I'm just about to start. Please, can you get me some new viewers? Is this a bit of satire? So, Dr. Steve, which is... quite a few E's in there, so that's how you actually pronounce it. What did you think of... I'll say that again. What did you think of the cockfields, Dr. Steve? Did you like it? Did you think I was good? So, episode 1, obviously, went out last Wednesday. Episode 3. 10 PM BBC 2 this Wednesday coming, which is what? What would that be? Wednesday the 5th? Wednesday the 5th of April? Right, let's get ourselves a drink here. Let's get ourselves a little drink here. Got the kitten in there. I should have bought the kitten neon light. So yeah, Crummy won't be as active because she's prepping for her new job. She's had a week of it. I did like it, and I thought you were brilliant. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Steve. That's very kind of you. I'm not that shy about asking, really, am I? There was no coyness there. So this is our kettle. I have to say, I had very high hopes for it, because it's clear. I was like, oh God, it looks like something from Star Trek. But it's very, what's it called? Scaly. Lots of scales in there. We have to kind of clean it quite regularly. I don't know if that's normal. It seems to be the most scaly one I've ever come across, if you'll pardon the phrase. Is Windy here? Is Windy here? He's following me on Twitch now, Windy is. Better late than never. Yeah, better late than bloody never. Right, she's had a fill of cat food. Yeah, so she was quite naughty last night and this morning. She crapped in the bath, a big long caterpillar of a crap, and she flicked all her litter out upon the floor. Upon the floor. It's not that naughty, is it? She's not hanging around in groups of naughty cats or anything like that. I was amazed how much like David E. your character was, right down to the granola bars. Yeah, there's quite a few, because I'd not, at the time of filming, I'd not heard of David E. as we're calling, as it seems we're calling him now. I think they wanted to see what I was going to do, so it was going to be a mixture of me and him. So, yeah, I'd never heard of him. I'd never heard of the bastard. Right, we're going for a pucker cleanse because I'm running out of bags. Although, what's this? Let's have a hibiscus essential. Excuse me, sorry about that. So this is an essential, organic hibiscus. God, I'm burping already. Why am I so burpy? Why are people burpy? Yeah, there's quite a few David phrases in there because I was listening to Brian and where is he? First time chat. Morning, Ben and all the gang. Windy, hello. Now, Windy, you seem to be coming in. Right, what's it? Why are you down as first time chat? Is it because you're coming in via Twitch? I'm easily distracted because of my stupidity. Because of my intense stupidity. Hello, Windy. Now, this is a true story. Eyes on Legs isn't here, I take it. I was on my run this morning, like that, and I've got about 570 songs. I subscribe to YouTube Music, and I hit shuffle, and then as I was coming to the end, Zendemic came on, Eyes on Legs, and it was very inspiring because there's something about running and stuff. And then after that, Windy came on, my favourite song, Windy. Dum 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 by The Association, I think they're called. If you don't know it, check it out. It's a really good harmony 60s song. So have a look at that if that's your cup of tea. And ooh, this hibiscus seems to be frothing. Is that normal? So this is hibiscus. To be honest, I haven't seen hibiscus spelt before. I always thought it was like herbiscus, which is not right, is it? It's not right. Right, so Crummy has insisted on having a cup of tea. Are you all right to come and collect it, Crumb? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Crummy. Or do you want me to stop the stream and bring it through to you? Let's just see how... just push the envelope a bit. She didn't answer. She didn't hear. She didn't answer. She didn't hear. Now, technically, I've just started washing up with that one spoon. I don't really know what's happened. What a great tune.
Why have you turned the lights off?
Why have you... Head of lighting, head engineer, Crummy.
Showing how much...
No, it's a secret. It's like theatre. They don't see behind the scenes. There's your tea.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Sometimes you do see behind the scenes.
Sometimes... Right, let's get that light off.
There's a fire. You need to... What, how are you going to get out?
Go and do your work, please.
Can you unclip it quickly?
Yes. I'll take my laptop with me. I'm not leaving this in a fire. She's always going on. If there's a fire, what would you do? Probably get quite warm. I don't really know. Let there be lights. Thank you, Wendy. See, very, very positive outlook on stuff. Where's Crumb? Say hi. Oh, hello. Dr. Steve says hi. She's busy today. Basically, yesterday, we had a couples massage book. I don't know if anyone's ever had one of those. But they're amazing. You have, massage you, or masseuse massage you. And you're both in the same room. It's quite nice because you're experiencing it. You're not chatting to each other. Oh, this is a nice bit. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You're just enjoying the massage at the same time. But anyway, she rang in the morning to say, I'm so sorry we've had a sickness. You can either rebook it or you can have one massage after the other. And I was like, oh God, I was really looking forward to that. We booked it well in advance. I was fuming. Absolutely fuming. I wasn't really. So I said, we booked it in advance, we can't do another day. Any chance of a discount? She gave us a discount. So we had it one after the other, and it was the best massage I've ever had by a non-Crumb. Really good, really not one. Sometimes massages are a bit painful. It's almost like they're testing your threshold. They're like, hey, you can handle that, can you? Can you handle this? I'll give you that. And it's almost like they're testing you to say, oh, that's a bit hard, actually. I'm here, hello, but I'm working, so won't be as chatty today. We'll see about that. She can't resist the allure of Washing Up Club. Right, you ready? I might even put the tune on again. Who wants to hear the tune again? I know I do. Let's go. Sorry, I should have put it on straight away instead of saying, I'll try that again. I know I do. Who wants to hear the tune again? I do. Okay, who wants to hear it? 1, 2, 3, let's go. That's better, wasn't it? That went. Crumb is working on something called Rich House, Poor House. She's at Channel 5. She's a director. She directs all my comedy stuff. She's a fantastic director. Right, it's enough of that. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Pint glass. Straight in with the big stuff. I'm not afraid of a pint glass. It's hot water. As it should be. So Eyes on Legs isn't around today. I was going to ask him how his gig went. If you accidentally broke wind while having a massage, would you ignore it or apologise to the masseuse? It's a difficult one. Is it an audible one or a stenchy one? I mean, there was one time I was having a massage and I accidentally shit on their hand. That's a joke. But if they're massaging the leg, you could technically shit on their hand, couldn't you? I wouldn't do that, obviously. Right. God, this is inspiring. God, I've been inspired to do some washing up. Actually, just as well. Ow, hot. Washing up club. Audible but not smelly. Okay, so an audible one. I'd probably overdo it. Oops-a-daisy. Sorry about that. And then just get up, leave it. Oops-a-diddly-daisy. Or I'd blame the dog. I'd say, oh, bloody dog. She'd say, well, sir, if they call you sir, so I know it wasn't the dog. Because A, I'm right near Uranus, and B, there's no dog in here. So I know for a fact that noise was no dog. What a lovely tune that is. Lovely tune by Eyes on Legs there, called Washing Up Club. It's about a club, a mysterious club, where the sexiest humans in the universe meet, and my old friend did that, can't take her anywhere. God, dear me. Okay, yeah, I'd probably make I would say, oops-a-daisy. That's what I tend to do. Or I tend to see a question, answer it, then see it again, then re-answer it. Do you mean you, Boggingtons? Yeah, that's what people do, isn't it? My friend this, my friend that. Oh, God in hell. But, yeah, so we had a massage yesterday. Very nice. And then we had a little bit of a spa only a little bit. They'd had these foot things, which we dipped our feet in slightly, which was nice. So yes, I've been talking of farting and stuff. I'm working in a big office building with loads of people at the moment. Day job, just I like to keep busy, Oh, I don't. I'd rather just live off money. And it's just weird. People go in there. The guys go in there. They get their penises out, and then you. Not that you see them, you just know that they're holding... You go in, you see someone at the urinal, you know they're holding their penis. Then you just got to walk past them at their desk, knowing that they've just had their penis in their hands. It's very peculiar. I can't get my head around it. Well, you have to. It's just a weird thought. Once you think about that, once you think about all your colleagues at some point during the day, if they're men, will go out, just hold their penis and have a pee. Isn't that weird? It's probably me that's weird for thinking that. Right, okay, so we've done all the cups. Have we done all the cups, though? Right, but, oh my God, fathers. Okay, so we've got a lot of cardboard here. A lot of cardboard. Jez Cordell, have you tried these Magnums? Vegan Raspberry Swirl Magnums. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right, okay. Have we got all that? You know what? I was terrified of this washing up club today, just because... Oh, there is one more cup. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh. Where are we? And, yeah, so Emily's off filming all next week, which is exciting. Cockfields. Drink-along-a-thon. No label on there, but I can remember it because it's hibiscus, which I've only just learnt to find out. I have not yet on the list. Right, let's try this hibiscus. It looks red, but I bet it doesn't taste of berries. Probably tastes of hibiscus, doesn't it? What do you mean nothing washed up? What are you talking about? Look at that. Where have you been, Windy? I've washed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things, Windy. If we're keeping track, which it looks like you are. It's fine though, you don't have to slavishly, is that the right word? Slavishly? Doesn't that sound like the right word? Sit here watching me on a bloody another planet. Sorry, that's all right, Windy. I don't particularly like this. It's boring. There's nothing there. All I can taste is the heat. Right, this is one of Emily's favourite cups, in my humble opinion. We realised last week that when the men's toilet door at work is open, there is a clear view to the urinals, side on. I warned people, and the next day there was an accident. An accident? Oh my God, what do you mean an accident? What kind of an accident? What, someone got their penis trapped in the door? Because what you could do is you could be like that peeing, and then you see the door's open, and then go like that and try and shut the door and get the penis stuck in the door. A viewing! An incident more than an accident. So I shouldn't correct you. It's not very nice, is it? Well, yes. I suppose, it's going to happen, isn't it? I mean, we have urinals in our office, and it's all very weird. I'm not comfortable with it. I'd prefer to just go in my own bathroom. But I suppose it saves a bit of money, doesn't it? Peeing in someone else's property. He's used to being corrected. Well, between you and me, Boggingtons, it's not really... He needs a lot of correcting. I'll see a lot of things and I'll go, shall I correct him that time? And I'll say, no, I can't. I corrected him 4 times before. We'll leave that one. I'm joking. I'm just having a joke with you. Just having a little joke with you. So I'm going to try. I finished one kind of position last week. What's going on here? It's exciting. I didn't know this was used. We've never washed this up before, so this is a first. I'll let that soak for a bit. What's that? Oh, it's a cup. I'm all over the show today. That's not very clean, is it? God's sake, man. Right, there we go. Eyes on Legs isn't here, is he? But I saw that. Oh dear, that's the finger. He's given. Who's that finger for? Is it the finger for me or for Dr. or Boggingtons? Or just everyone? Or is it just the world? Right, okay. Well, I think we're time. We're going to move on to plates. That's not a plate. Let's say crockery. I had something come up on my memory board, whatever it is, Facebook memories. There was a kind of fair or something in Chesham town, and there was a crockery smash, which I haven't had before. Very satisfying. Oh my God, dangerously satisfying. Crockery smash. I was a good shot. I'm quite a good shot. If there's one thing you can say about Ben Rivers Green, it's that he's a good shot. The sink isn't in full view. Thank you for that, Windy. Now it is. Now it's too much, if anything. Oh, too much. It's too bloody much. Too bloody much it is. Right, I'm going to try that hibiscus again in a minute. For those of you joining me for the wonderful drink-along-a-thon. Right, okay. I think we're definitely going to need a fresh set of water, if I can say that soon. By the way, if Emily and I appreciate the mug quality and variety. Thank you, Boggington. If Emily and I were to do a Buffy the Vampire Slayer podcast, would anyone listen? Would anyone listen here? Would anyone listen here? Would anyone listen to such a thing? Because we are. No. Nope, sorry, you bunch of bastards. You backstabbing, treacherous. No, I'm just joking. Well, that's good. Thank you very much. Well, we're going to do it anyway. It's not for you. That's fine. Not everything is for everyone. Grant, we're not doing the Buffy pot. No, we are. So that's our next project that we can do. Nice and easy to do. And really good fun as well. And let me tell you something. We've done one episode and it went really well. Love you and Crumb, don't care for Buffy. That's fine. Not for you. Not for everyone. Yeah, we love Buffy. Yeah, I think that was my first box set. That's what got me into box sets. Unless EastEnders counts as a box set. I listen to any old shite. Well, this could be the podcast for you then. No, but it is definitely Buffy. So no offence will be taken if you don't listen, Jez Cordell. Now, Jez Cordell, I see you've been running. Not literally. I haven't been literally watching. I see on your socials that you've been doing a bit of running. Now, how's all that going? What are you training for something, or are you just keeping the old fitness up? Never watched it. Must be a generation thing. Well, it's funny you should say that. Into every generation, a Slayer is born. It's really good. It might not. I think if you missed it at the time, it might not be so good watching it now. Potentially. But it's a really good idea. So basically, Buffy is into every in every generation a Slayer is born. So the Slayer in this case, she's like protector and defender, is Buffy, and she's got superhuman strength, and she's kind of like in her teens or when the previous Slayer dies, she gets activated. But we find this out a bit later. So, and she's just trying to get on with her life, and she moves to this new school, and it turns out that school's a hellmouth. It's good. It's quite interesting, but yeah, it's not for everyone. Not for everyone, but hopefully for someone. Getting back to it, my main motive. Oh, getting back to it. Sorry. Does she save vampires? She not really saves them, more slays them. It's not Buffy the Vampire Saver. Buffy the Screensaver. Getting back to it, my main motivation is to beat my daughter's teacher at parkrun because he's been lording it up over me. Also, would love to do a marathon again next year. Yes, go Jez! Now, how's it going with this this teacher? This smug teacher, potentially, yeah? Smug? Hello, Mr. Cordell. How are you doing? How's the running going, Mr. Cordell? I've been running too, don't you know? What's your best time? Oh! Don't worry, we all start off at that time when we first start running. Don't worry, Mr. Cordell. He heckles me as he overtakes me. That son of a bastard. Rude. Annoying. Yeah. Oh, God, that's not... You see, Crummage shut me out. I just heard the door door being shut. Right, we're just going through the spoons. This water's looking a bit murky. So what I'll do is, I'll get rid of all the cutlery. I like talking like it's a cooking show. Just get rid of all the cutlery. Then I'll do a few recycling things, because the water doesn't have to be as clean if it's recycling, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I've never done a park run, Jez Cordell. I wonder if it would make me faster. I was looking at my PB, my Piest Ever Beest, and it was 24 something, and I'm about 2 minutes slower than that at the moment. So I did one this morning that was 26 minutes for a 5k. How's your ankle better now? Ankle is, it was more the foot than the ankle. Very close, obviously. You know, I know that much about anatomy. But yeah, it seems to be back to normal. And I've got Brooks Ghosts. I don't know what you run in, but someone recommended them to me, and they're bloody good for running. I have to say, absolutely amazing for running. Very cushioned. And yeah, it's gone cold again today. This morning, obviously when you first step out before the run, you're cold, but when you come back, you're hot because you've been running. Close enough. Yeah, exactly, close enough. You didn't say, how's your head, did you? That would be the opposite end of the body. And I wouldn't have had a clue what you were talking about. Okay, so the water's obviously filthy. Absolutely filthy. So what we're going to do is some recycling. Oh, God. I never really know what to do with that. I'm a Brooks woman. I'm an Asics boy. Close enough. And what do you rate? How do you find the Brooks? I did have Asics, actually. The Brooks are amazing. I really, yeah, I think they're... Have you tried Vibram 5 Fingers? I don't even know what that is. It sounds like a villain from Judge Dredd. I love Judge Dredd. I'm reading a comic at the moment, Thor. It's a Thor comic, and I have to say it's my least favourite comic I've ever read, because they're all like 5 pages, and it's just action, action, action with very little character development, and it's very kind of traditional, quite juvenile. Why did you empty that into the sink? Well, it's kind of a bit watery, and we're gone. It's gone. It's gone. Okay. Now, I feel I should do a speech now, but it's too late, and it's not the right time, is it? They are amazing, but I have to replace them every 6 months because I wear them for walking. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, I don't know what that is. Pop that down there. Right, let's get some... Is it... Ah! Oh, bloody hell, that's hot. I refuse to see Thor. Too many ups and downs. Very good. I got that. Very good. Right. For those of you joining me for the Sip-Along-a-thon, this is the Cockfield. Right, Kate, all right, stop going on about that quip. We're on the Cockfield Sip-Along-a-thon now. It was a very good quip, okay? Eyes on legs as I live and breathe. It's better once you can taste it, other than Thor the Big Freeze. Very good. Excellent quipping today. Matt J. Davis is Professor of Quipology at Quipsterdam in North Quippington. No, I went too far there. I've gone. It's too tenuous now. Oh, Emily doesn't fucking throw her rubbish away. She just doesn't throw her rubbish away. Eyes on legs. Zendemic came up on my run today. How do you feel about that? Listening to Zendemic on my run. I'm repeating anecdotes. Sorry everyone, but Eyes on Legs wasn't here, and it's Eyes on Legs specific. So Eyes on Legs, no one wants to listen to my Buffy podcast. Did it help? It did. I went faster, and it's all thanks to you. I did actually get a PB today. A PB for my for this round of running. And then the Windy... Do you know Windy by the Association? Eyes on Legs? That came up next. I was like, oh, this is a bit... Cause, you know, I should bloody do Washing Up Club today because of all this. All these signs. Okay, so this is a chopping board. There's no denying it. I wouldn't deny it. If someone said, is that a chopping board, I would say yes. There, I've said it. So I had 2 auditions. I had an audition on early in the week, an audition slightly later in the week, and then I got recalls for both, which is pretty good, though I say so myself. They were both commercials, but it would be fun to do them. It's always good fun because the production values are quite high on a commercial, so it's quite it's just good practice to, you know, get in front of a bloody camera, isn't it? I'm not going to do that yet. Let's do these. Let's bloody do these, for God's sake. You know, there's all this hate in the world. If they just did these, the hate would alleviate, I think. I quite like that hibiscus. Thank you very much, Boggingdons. So, Boggingdons, have you watched all of the Cockfields or just the ones that have TX'd? Are you up to... There's only one more episode left of Series 1. Cockfields. Yeah, it's nicer. It's nicer. We just watched episode 1 so far. Right. Episode 2 is very good. You've got Garthy in episode 2. And episode 3 brings back Nigel Havers and Sarah Parish. And they're very funny in it. Nigel Havers banging on about egg salad. Or egg. Very funny. If you know, you know. He's going... Susie, can we move the egg? Is it all right if we move the egg? The egg's bothering her. Can we move the egg? Very funny. And he's brilliant, Nigel Havers. So funny. And that scene where it's not really a spoiler. Where we're sat round a table at Simon's party. It took ages to film because there's so many. The gardener who goes... Yeah, that's very funny. Andre. Andre's at the window. Apparently, I think my David voice, not intentionally really. Look, there's another one of these. Jez Cordell, you've got to try these tropical tots. They're vegan. I can hope they are anyway. But they're dangerously delicious. Can't get them in Chesham because I've bought up all the stocks. Yeah, he's very funny. Oh, that is horrible. I like it. Yeah, that's my funniest bit. He takes it. He says, "Do you want to try some of this gala pie?" And he takes it off Bobby Ball's plate. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, very funny. Jeff Mercer, very funny guy. He's doing excellently. He's always cropping up in like really big movies. Really good lad. Hi, Jeff, if you're watching or listening. And then I don't think he's in... Well, he's definitely not in other series because of the Cockfields, because we moved house. The Cockfields family moved house. And Diane's good, isn't she? She's kind of playing a different character. She's a bit more, not as odd as she normally plays, perhaps. I was on the radio the other week, local radio, and that was rubbish. To be honest, I just had a snooze, and all my answers to their questions were really vague. What was it like working with Bobby? Oh, it was wonderful. No, they just asked the next question. Well, maybe it was his fault for not saying, well, can you be more specific, you idiot? What am I doing? I'm not ready to do recycling yet. That's what happens sometimes at Washing Up Club. You lose your mind. And maybe it's the fumes from the bloody, what's it called? The washing up liquid. Who knows? Who knows what's going on here? Ah, God damn it. We started watching a couple of new things this week. The Power on Amazon. Class of 07, which is really good. The Power's really good as well. I read the book, The Power. I really liked it. And we're still doing The Night's Agent, which we quite like. So there's a little update on what we're watching. I know you like to keep track of what we're watching. Would you do an advert for a brand you hated? No, I wouldn't. Exactly, focus, Ben. And what brands do you hate? So I would never do an advert for, like, Brexit or Nigel Farage or one of those pieces of shit. Because I hate them. I wouldn't do an advert for gambling. I wouldn't do an advert for meat now, because I'm vegan, anything meaty. I wouldn't do an advert where you talk down the camera like this. And you go, "Hi, my name's Steve and I'm a banker. And just like you, I like washing up. I've just done an advert for banking now." Those ones where you talk down the camera and they're like trying to make out they're, Hi, this is fun, isn't it? Here I am in my kitchen. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Gambling is my main hate at the moment. Yeah. Oh, scum. Goodness me. Goodness me. Oh God, I've committed now. This is a disaster. This is. I'm not happy with this. Right. So, what else would I do? Milk. Anything that's blatantly non-dairy. I nearly did an advert for drinking, but I don't drink. But I don't mind people that do drink. I suddenly felt compelled to become a banker. Damn you! Sorry, Boggingtons. God, no, I'm not a banker. No, I'm not. I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm even when I'm rich enough, I might switch banks between you and me to the co-op because they seem quite nice. I'll look into it. You know, ethical vegan, try and do all that nonsense. Right, here we go. This is going really well. I'd love an advert for just meat in general. Eyes on legs, what's wrong with you? Remember who you're talking to. Remember who you're talking amongst. Eyes on legs. Now, as you're here, you had a gig, at least one that I know of, and there's photographic evidence of that. And how did it go? Did you do Washing Up Club at this gig? They'd be like, what the fuck is this? I like it, but phew, it could be. You could do it, you know, Washing Up Club could be a metaphor for a lot of like really handsome people that meet up and talk about washing up. Right, a new coffee van tent pop-up store has opened outside my office. It's completely vegan. I feel very attacked. Oh, just stop it, you savage. You bloody savage. Meat, I must have meat. Give it a try, you know. I bet you, Dr. Steve, if you were to go to a slaughterhouse, you'd go, oh, I don't really like this. Anyway, I don't want to be preachy. I was just defending myself. I was on a vegan site the other day, and this woman made a comment. It was a new site, I'd only just joined it. Vegan recipes or something. This woman made a comment. She goes, are there any other ways to cook sprouts? I'm sick of steaming them. And someone said, you misspelt chocolate as a joke. She didn't say as a joke. She said, you misspelt chocolate. And then this woman said, what's your problem? And then I said underneath, I was like, all right, chill out. It's just, you know, not enough chocolate. And then this woman, what's it called? The author said, troll. And I said, who? She said, look in the mirror. I said, I'm not a troll. I was just defending against this weird accent. And she goes, why don't you fuck off? So, you know, vegans can be weirdos as well. I know a lot of vegans are. Right, eyes on legs. It was a massive crowd. Not a Brit in sight. Not a Brit in sight. Best crowd ever. Where was the gig then, Eyes on Legs? So no British people? How do you know? Did you do a survey? Did you go, hands up if you're British? No one put their hands up. It was a massive crowd. Not a bit right. It's made me think how marginalised vegans might feel when there are no options for them, but I'm also not drinking an oat. You're not drinking an oat? What do you mean not drinking an oat? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean you don't want to drink oat milk? Dairy farming is very cruel. Kind of the cows get raped. You know, you started this. It was a Turkish business conference thing. Oh, right, okay. Brilliant. And how was Washing Up Club the, was it kind of the encore song? Did you play it? Did you play it when you came back on? Just, you know, leave the best till thunderous. It was a thunderous applause. Brilliant. And how many? I bet you were like. Is that your first gig for a while? Then must have been like a cold spring. Well, I'm glad to hear you're gigging again. Fantastic. Oh God. Now look at that. That needs soaking. I've had a quick scrubberlise of this, but it's not coming off. Just to keep you up to date. Probably can't see it. In fact, I don't know why I'm making a big point of showing it to you. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Ah! Kitten. Right, so this one here. This is called Gabby. Gabby's the daughter of Muppet. She and Twiglet were parents of 3 kittens born in our wardrobe, amongst my shoes. Here she is seen against a mosaic. Mosaic? Is that how you say it, or do you say mosaic? Mosaic with little dolphins I specially designed for her. Ah. As a small child, one of my favourite places to go when out shopping with Mummy was the butcher's because I love the smell of all the raw meat. Oh my God. Hey, thank you, Boggingtons, but I can fight my own battles. We're not really having a fight. This is just a debate. Is that true? You sound like a psycho. Watch yourself, Boggingtons. Got a psycho. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Dr. Steve. Goodness me, you don't know where I live, do you? Good. A thunderous applause was made at the masseuse yesterday's bar. Yeah, that's right. No, just to clarify, there were no farts. It was a speculative question. I did not fart yesterday. And to make sure I didn't, before I went in, I had a shit in the toilet. And I was straining. I was like, ah, come on, you bastard! Get out! Get this brown squatter out of me! Sorry. Not meant as an attack, just confirming my animalistic tendencies. That's fine. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. But I mean, obviously, if there was an apocalypse, obviously this vegan thing would kind of potentially go out the window. I don't know why I went to an apocalypse. I've been watching a few apocalyptic shows. Oh, dear me, that needs more soaking. You think you've cracked it, and then it just doesn't work. Oh, my God, fathers. Oh, no, this is good. See, the power of soaking. So, Dr. Steve, you wouldn't try vegan sausages, the Richmond sausages. They're very good. The pre-massage shit. You've got to have the pre-massage shit, just in case you do a during massage fart. But yeah, it was really good and very cheap as well. It's honestly the best massage I've ever had. So needed as well. Yeah, I might try working from home next week. Ben, are you one of those men who farts when pissing? Oh, this is another thing. Literally, that's a really good point. Because if you need to do a fart, but you're at a urinal, I don't want to do a fart and everyone can see who it is that's done the fart. Because at least if you're locked away in a cubicle, there's a mystery of who's farting in there. Farting and shitting. Not, it's horrible. Working with people. Cockfields. Nice, it's getting nicer. So, the dilemma there is you're pushing to get the pee out, pushing at the front. But you've got to kind of, if you need a fart, you're holding it in at the back. So it's a real fight. It's the ultimate fight, isn't it? There's no greater fight. It's like good and evil. Yes, love the vegan sausage. A bean lentils, milk is my main sticking point. And have you tried oat milk? You have tried oat milk, I take it. Not that no pressure. But oat milk because that was my when I used to, I don't drink tea anymore either, but when I became vegan, I was like, oh, what am I going to have in a tea? And I tried loads of oat milks. There's loads of different milks. There's what's there, soya, was it soy? Soy is soy sauce and soya milk. Almond, none of them really work in tea, but where is it? This stuff here, I have to get one we're using out. Oatly Barrister milk, the grey one. It's really nice. Really nice. And people, when we have visitors round, sometimes we'll forget to tell them we've got oat milk. We just pour milk in it because it's so normal to us, and they don't notice, or maybe they do. They're like outside. They're like, but I don't think they do, because most of our guests are rude people, and they would say, "This is disgusting. What is it?" Now, if Emily's watching, we suspected that Willow licked this. So I'm going to give it just a quick washing like this. Cereal and coffee are okay with almond milk, I reckon, but tea, no. Yeah, almond milk has just got this weird taste. But I would certainly, if you can, try that one I just showed you. It's Barrister. Barrister. Barristers love it. Barrister milk. It's milked barista. It's the original Oatly, and it's grey, Barrister edition. The grey Oatly. And it's long life. Almondy. I don't like the almond milk works quite well in some chocolate. Like I think the dairy milk that's vegan is almond milk. God, this has turned into a right old vegan propaganda thing. Well, I'm all right with that. But yeah, so 2 auditions yesterday. Very rarely happens. We might have a kitten on the case. Come here, please come here, Willow. Oi. Willow, please. Please, Willow. Right, what's this? I'm used to almond milk and tea now. Have you tried... What's with this almond milk shit? You guys. Come on, get with the Oatly. No, almond milk and tea's nice. No, it's not nice, actually. Well, I don't drink tea. I don't drink bloody tea. If ever I use a wet wipe... Come here, Willow, and I shall pick you up, F. Look, the public demand it. Come here. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, so it would be good to get... it's always good to get a recall because it shows your agent that you're hot stuff. But it would be nice to get... Or I'm used to shit brews. You might be used to shit brews. The new vegan milk in Costa is just oat milk rebranded. What, Oatly or oat milk? Has anyone watched any exciting films this week? We tried watching that Murder Mystery 2 last night, but it got a bit silly, so we stopped. It was a Saturday night, and I don't feel guilty about stopping a film if it's rubbish. The only thing annoying is it just stays there, and you're like, would you like to continue? It's like unfinished business. It's like, yes, it is unfinished, thank you. Don't want to watch anymore, rubbish. Willow, are you coming over? If you come over here, I promise you I will not pick you up and put you on my shoulder. I will. Love the whale. Oh, not seeing the whale. Yeah, that looks good. Brendan Fraser. Or Fraser. I don't know how he pronounces his name, actually. Why can they make vegan things that taste exactly like bacon or cheese but not milk? Well, I don't know. Cow milk is quite fatty, isn't it? And it's meant for, like, the calf. So maybe it's the fattiness of it. And have you... do please, if you don't have to, but give oat milk a try. The barista, I can't pronounce it. I just simply can't pronounce it. Right, so this is the baking tray here. But as I say, no pressure. I'm not like a massive activist. I'm just a regular guy, maybe a bit handsome. Who am I to say? Who happens to be a vegan? I do it for the animals because I love animals, and I do it for the environment. Anyway, I'm getting a bit preachy. Not meant to. I'm just listing why I'm doing it. That'll do. Sometimes you just can't be bothered. No, larger people were involved in the whale. They may have been very critical of it and have. Oh right, okay. Oh yes, I did. Ah, she's coming back. She's coming back for more. Like, can I pick you up then? Let me just dry my hands. Nobody wants wet hands when they're getting picked up, do they? Come here. On the shoulder. Have a look round. I think I've lost her. Yeah, I've lost her. Christ. That was close. She went for my jugular like a vampire kitten. Right, okay. So, again, that bloody chicken. That fake chicken that I eat. these are all those boxes of fake chicken. So loads of them. What's that in there? I can hear something. Right. Okay, this is where I get one of my gadgets out. Okay. Metal straw. There you go. Nice, isn't it, that? Oh, she's back in the food again, look. And how are the kitty cats in your sector? Boggingtons and Dr. Steve. Otto and Winston. What's this? Oh, God, I'm getting sick of this now. I'm getting bloody sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. Right, what time are we at? Interesting. It's always about the same time I get sick of it. Sick of my sick of my own voice, really. Ben, have you got a favourite flavoured hummus? Raising an oat to an adult uses 4 times the carbon as a moo pig. No, it doesn't. Favourite hummus? I think I quite like... hummus is quite a treat for me. Emily eats hummus quite a bit. But so I just like regular hummus, but I do quite like Slack and Marmite hummus. Nearly Winston, 4-year Boggington family anniversary. Ah, happy birthday, Winston. Happy, what are we calling it? Is it a birthday? Happy Boggington's Dr. Steve versary. That's good. I like the sound of your cats. And then, of course, there's the dilemma as a vegan of, you know, feeding a cat chicken. I think there's a good answer for that somewhere, but, you know, she's a rescue cat. But am I being a massive hypocrite for doing that? I just don't know. Right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're approaching the end of Washing Up Club. Oh my God! Did you see that? Oh, you get action. What an action scene! What an action scene! Right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And what I've been doing is I've been searching Twitter for references to the Cockfields, just because, you know, I'm not like a famous person yet, so I'm going to enjoy it while I can. And there's been quite a bit of love out there for the Cockfields. Right, I might wrap that up now. What time are we on? 56. I've done shorter, so I don't feel I've shortchanged you. Right, but first of all, let's get rid of this baby bell in the bin. Baby bell in the bin. So we're going to let the water out. Actually, let's put the theme on first. Right, where is it? I've not done any recycling really that much. Turn it down a little bit, eyes and legs. I don't need you upstaging me from afar. We'll let the water go out now. Sorry, I just spotted some filth. Filth. Right, it's going to bloody water. Right, okay. So as the water goes out, let's just let all the bad stuff from. He's doing it again. He's upstaging me. Thank you, eyes on legs. So all the bad stuff from this week, if there was any, go away. Let it drift. Let it drain away down the plug hole. And it's a new week tomorrow. A new week where there's lots of potential. Can I just give a big shout out to Caramelised Onions Hummus? Absolutely. Guy, I'm doing a wrap up now, mate. Oh, it'll be on YouTube if you're that interested. This will be on YouTube soon, Guy Toller. But I've just basically done an hour and I'm done. I've washed up. I've run out of room. Look, run out of room. Wet hands now. But yeah. So okay, the water's all gone, and so have any badness from last week. So we've got a new week tomorrow. This is a Sink or Swim wraps. Can you wrap up the wrap up, please? Yeah, sorry, yeah, it's going on a bit. Oh, you want me to wrap it? I can't really with this. Oh, forget it. I've wrapped up, okay? No. So this week's going to be fantastic for everyone, okay? Each and every one of you is going to have a fantastic week, and I want to hear why. I want to hear some fantastic things next Sunday on Washing Up Club. Thank you. No worries. It's difficult to rap with him in your ear, this lad. Right, stop streaming. Bye, everyone. Have a fantastic week. Thank you for coming and joining in Washing Up Club. Bye. There's a kitten over there, look.